Hey everyone, I am back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about the different notes on the perfumes, and I'm going to talk about what every note, what's the influence of every note on me, or what impact can they have on me, and for that reason, what's the best occasion for wearing that note. So I'm gonna quickly start this video because this is going to be probably a long video. So first note I'm going to start with is T notes. The perfect example that I can give you for T notes, the perfect perfume with dominant T note is L'instant Guerlain Extreme. What's the impression or what's the impact of this note on me? It's very comforting, it's very relaxing, it's inviting, it's not offensive. So for that reason, it's perfect for work or perfect for a casual wear. The next note I'm going to talk about is patchouli. The perfect example of a patchouli perfume is this one, Thierry Mugler Angelman. Patchouli note to me is energetic. So for that reason, I think this is perfect for gym or any kind of sports activity. So that's patchouli note. The next note I'm going to talk about is amber note, which is one of my favorite notes, and perfect example of that is Ambre Noir by Atelier Cologne. Amber note gives me a sense of maturity and trust. For some strange reasons, I trust someone who wears the amber note. So for that reason, I think it's suitable for for older crowd, and it's suitable for probably dates. The next note is rose note, and the perfect example of rose note is Rose Anonyme by Atelier Cologne. The first thing that comes to my mind with rose note is femininity and softness. I know that in the Middle East, men are wearing the rose note, but to me, rose note is completely a feminine note, and for that reason, I think it's perfect for girls or women who want to go to a wedding. The next note I'm going to talk about is seawater note or salty notes, and perfect example of that is Cell Marine by Healy. So whenever I smell this perfume, I can picture someone who had a swim in ocean or in the sea and is coming back from the sea, and he has received that energy by the sea. So I think this note is kind of refreshing and kind of energetic. Uh, what's the best scenario for that? Probably for gym or for any uh, sports activity. The next note is oud note. I've got heaps of oud perfumes. The perfect example is Oud by Mancera. It's mysterious. Probably that's probably because the oud is coming from Middle East, and Middle East is mysterious and it's sensual. So you can use I think you can use oud for different occasions. You can use it for wedding, for dates, or even for the simply for winter. The next note is black pepper notes, and perfect example of black pepper note to me is this perfume, Vode by Botica. This is a very confident and official scent to me, so I think that's perfect for interviews. The next note is tobacco note. Perfect example of tobacco note is this one, Pure Havan. I think Pure Havan, the tobacco is very mature scent, so I think tobacco is perfect for older people and for mature people. You can use it for the winter, so that's tobacco note. The next note is fig note. The perfect example of fig note to me is Fig Tea by Parfum de Nicolai, which I really love this one. This one can be inviting and at the same time can be energetic. So I think this one can be a casual note or a gym perfect for the gym, or simply any occasion. Fig note. The next note I'm going to talk about is mint note. Perfect example of mint note to me is this one, Mint Fresh by Healy. It's a very happy note, and to me, smelling the mint note sometimes is like drinking coffee. Sometimes it changes your mood. So for that reason, I think it's perfect for clubbing. So that's mint note. The next note I'm going to talk about is tuberose note. Tuberose note is like rose note is a feminine note to me, but if mixed properly with other notes, it can be a really addictive note to me. The perfect example of that is Tuberose Tree by Histoire de Parfum. Tuberose mixed with tobacco, honey. I love this one. What's the perfect scenario for this one? Probably suit up or official. That's tuberose. The next note is vanilla. The perfect example of vanilla note to me is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. It's playful and it's nutty, and I think this one can be a casual note too, casual wear too. So a perfume with vanilla note is perfect for casual wear. The next note I'm going to talk about is cypress, which is one of my favorite notes. And perfect example of cypress note is this one, Royal Vintage by M. McAuliffe. It's mature, it's mysterious, and I always picture a long tree in the forest when I smell this one. So that's cypress. The next note I'm going to talk about is incense note. And the perfect example of incense note is Cardinal by Healy. You guys probably know what's the best occasion for this one: church. The next note is honey note, and perfect example of honey note to me is this one: Merchant Loop by L'Artisan. It's warm, it's inviting, and for that reason it's perfect for winter wear. The next note is citrus notes. Perfect example of citrus notes to me is Orange Sanguine by Atelier Cologne. It's refreshing, it's energetic, it can be a casual, it can be a scent, or it can be perfect for the gym. So that's citrus notes in general. The next note I'm going to talk about is saffron note. What's the perfect example of saffron note to me? Again, Mancera de Oud. Because saffron is a very expensive product. Wearing a saffron perfume reminds me of luxury and richness. So I think saffron or a perfume with saffron note can be perfect for parties or special occasions. So the next note I'm going to talk about is apple note, and the perfect example of apple note is Hugo Boss bottle. This is one of my wife's favorite perfume. So for some reason, whoever wears a perfume with apple note reminds me of his healthiness or her healthiness. So this apple note, I think, can be perfect for dates, can be perfect for casual wears or night out. So that's apple note. The next note. So I might have to do this video in 2 parts, and this is going to be the first part, because this is going to be a very long video. But anyway, I'm going to finish this one as quickly as I can, and then probably make the next one soon. So the next note I'm going to talk about is iris note. To me, again, iris note is a note that is leaning towards a feminine note. So I think that's perfect for women. And this is iris note, can be an addictive note to, like tuberose note. And Dior Homme Intense or Dior Homme by Christian Dior, they have very dominant iris note too, which everyone is talking about, the lipstick vibe. So iris note to me is perfect for women and can be perfect for work or any other occasion. Boozy notes, which is my last note in this section. Perfect example of boozy notes can be Ambre Sultan by Serge Lutens or Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler, which I don't have it here. It's in my shelf. Uh, Again, a boozy note is perfect for a mature person, and I think it's perfect for clubbing or night out. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I probably will make the second part soon. Take care, enjoy your holidays, be safe. Bye.